yeah, I don't even know how to start this. Thought I would vlog a typical day in grad school. It is July 6th. It's like 7:15. I have to leave the house like literally right now. And yeah, I have 2 clients today, and then I have an evaluation later on in the afternoon. Obviously, I'm not going to vlog my clients and whatnot because you can't. But yeah, I thought I would just like walk you guys through my day, show you guys my commute, and chit chats throughout the day if I can. So let's get started. I am like so tired. I'm not a morning person. So I hate these mornings where I have to wake up at like 6 a.m. to get to campus, but it is what it is. What am I gonna do? So yeah, I need to hurry up and get on the bus before I'm late. So let's go. Okay guys, I just got breakfast. I usually get like Dunkin' Donuts in the morning just because that's like the closest thing to the train. It's like 8:15 right now, so the train comes in like 15 minutes. The only other thing by here is like Shake Shack, but obviously I'm not gonna eat Shake Shack at like 7 in the morning, you know what I mean? And Shake Shack is expensive, so yeah, but yeah, I'm walking to the train station. I honestly, taking the train to campus is like one of the most exhausting things because it's just like, it's a lot. I feel like a lot of people don't understand how much like public transportation can just be so exhausting, but yeah. So I have like 15 minutes to wait for the train. I usually get to the train station pretty early because I hate running late for anything. Yeah, I'm gonna get on the Metro North and then head to campus. My first client starts at 10 o'clock. I usually get to campus by like 9:10, and then I just prepare for my clients. Hey guys, I'm on campus. I literally hate wearing a mask sometimes because I feel like my makeup looks a mess. But I'm on campus walking to the library. Here's a quick outfit check. I'm trying not to be too loud. Usually on days that I have clinic, you have to dress professionally, obviously. This is just a white bodysuit from OOTD. The pants are from H&M. And I'm just wearing like some flats. I got this necklace from Bobble Bar and just some like other simple jewelry. But yeah, this is like typically what I'll wear, or I'll wear like a dress, but yeah. Okay, so I'm in an empty classroom. It's like 9:20 right now. Again, my sessions don't start until 10, so I basically do 2 1-hour sessions twice a week. We obviously had, well, obviously you don't know that, but July 4th we had off. I usually have sessions Mondays and Wednesdays. So I do one session at 10 to 11, and then my client will have a break from 11 to 12, and then we'll do another session from 12 to 1. And then I don't have my other client until 4:15, and I'm doing an evaluation with a child. So the client that I have during the day, he is a patient with aphasia, which is a language disorder, which causes you to have pretty much like the hallmarks of aphasia is word finding difficulty. So a lot of times this patient will know what they want to say, but they have trouble finding those words, and it can be very frustrating because, again, for example, you'll show my client this and he will know that it's a folder, but he cannot say the word or find the word. So yeah, it can be very frustrating sometimes. So I guess I can give you some background of the client that I see. So he basically suffered 2 strokes. The first one happened 8 years ago, and then he had another stroke shortly after that one. And he is just prone to strokes because one of his veins are arteries. I have to look at his file again, but basically it's really small, which causes a lot of pressure on that like artery with like blood flow, so it can burst and cause him to have a stroke. So I'm in an aphasia intensive clinic, so that's why my sessions are pretty rigorous, which is like having them twice a day. And I'm actually doing VNest. And VNest is a evidence-based practice that works on kind of expanding the client's vocabulary and having them make connections. VNest stands for Verb Network Strengthening Treatment, and this is basically what I do. So this is like what a record form looks like, or basically where I take my data. So I start off with picking a verb. So we usually get through about like 5 verbs each session. He does tend to trail off topic because he does use his phone to self-prompt. So when he has difficulty finding a word, he'll kind of take out his phone and show me pictures to help like retrieve the word that he's thinking of. And then sometimes while he's looking for those pictures, he'll like tell me like a story about the picture, or he'll just kind of get sidetracked. So we usually only get through like 5 verbs each session. So today we're going to be doing, I have the verbs wash, celebrates, wears, uses, and play. And basically, I wish I could like record this, but basically I'll have like who, the verb in the center, and what. And what the client is supposed to do is you're supposed to tell me a noun and corresponding to that verb, and a what corresponding to that verb. So for example, if we have wears, he could say like mom wears a t-shirt, or a teacher wears a dress, or a doctor wears a white coat. So it's basically making all these connections to kind of expand his vocabulary and really activate that word retrieval while making those connections. It's really interesting. So that's primarily what my treatment consists of. I actually have to think of a carryover assignment for the weekend for him, so I'm gonna do that now. And this is typically what my Mondays and Wednesdays consist of, is me just like doing this therapy. And I'm always doing the same thing in the morning. I'm usually just doing my like last minute preparation for the therapy. I try to get everything done over the weekend, but I still do some things like the morning of, which is fine because, you know, I've been doing this is like my, oh my gosh, I can't even think, my 14th session with this client. I'm pretty sure. So 14 sessions, I'm like, I can like do this in my sleep at this point. so I can kind of do things last minute because it's a very structured treatment. You're not going to have a lot of like deviation into what you're doing. So that's like the good part. You don't have to do, like, the beginning was extremely stressful, kind of like getting used to how to do the treatment and writing like your soap notes and stuff like that. But once you get the hang of it, it's like kind of smooth sailing. So right now I'm looking at my lesson plan and I'm just going to update it because usually for my lesson plan, I kind of pick random verbs when I first write my lesson plan, just so I can get it out to my supervisor. But then when I finally know what verbs I'm going to use, I will just quickly update it like the morning of or during the weekend. So I'm just gonna do that now. So for my carryover assignment, this is an example of the carryover. This is an example of a carryover assignment I give my client, and this is actually his handwriting. So you also can see that his handwriting has been affected due to his stroke. And that's one of the, what's it called? I'm like drawing a blank, it's so early. That's one of the, not hallmarks, but when you have aphasia, it also can cause dysgraphia. And dysgraphia is basically just like difficulty with writing words, letters, sometimes numbers as well. So you can see that, you know, his writing is not the best. And my client actually has a printed out laminated kind of like a keyboard. Like, he has all the letters printed out and laminated, and as he's writing, he has to use that to kind of remember how to write certain letters. So his writing has also been impacted. So I kind of give him homework to reinforce what we're doing. So this verb was throw, and some of the who's he came up with, and what is mom throws out the garbage. Klaus, which is Claudia, that's one of his family members, throws the ball. Julian throws his toys. And then to further expand it, you pick one of these to then say where, when, and why. So he picked mom throws out the garbage, where, outside, why, because it smells bad, when, at night. So I give him this just for, again, extra reinforcement of what we do during the session. And during the long weekend, so Wednesday is usually our last session for the week, and then I don't see him until Monday, so I try to give him at least 2 of these worksheets, and then on an extra assignment which requires him to record himself doing something, just to have him do something more on the conversational level with family members. So I'm just gonna quickly write that out. Last week I asked him to record himself telling a family member how to make one of his favorite dishes, or like any food that he likes. He didn't do it last time. I'm not sure if he did it this time. So I am going to ask him to record himself explaining one of his favorite TV shows or a movie to a family member or friend. Again, last time he didn't do the recording. He did the worksheet but not the recording. Not sure why, but we'll see if he does it. Again, it's really good reinforcement, but you know, I'm not there with the client when they're home, so you can only hope that they do their carryover. So, you know, but yeah. So now I usually just like sit here in silence before my sessions start, because once it starts, it's kind of go, go, go until 1 o'clock when it ends. So I probably will check in with you guys after my sessions are done, just because I really won't have any time to talk, and I can't really film in the clinic just because there's clients everywhere. Like, obviously there's other students here doing sessions as well, and you know, I don't want to be recording anybody without their consent. So yeah, I'll see you guys in like 10, 11, 12, like 3 hours. I'm like so I'm tired, but yeah, see you guys in 3 hours. We're not going to talk about why I'm in like the biggest robe of life and it's like 80 degrees outside. But anyways, it's like 8:50 right now. I've been going since 6 a.m. when I woke up. But yeah, this is like literally a typical day. I couldn't really vlog after I had my sessions because my session ends at 1 o'clock, and then I had an evaluation that was at 4:15, but we had to prep, my group members and I, so I didn't have any chance to like vlog after my first session because I was like the group leader for this evaluation, and I needed to make sure everything was ready. But yeah, that's why it's like so hard to vlog sometimes, like just being in grad school, because like you really have like no time to kind of do anything for yourself pretty much. Like even now, like it's again 8:50, I have to write up part of the eval and also do my soap notes for my client that was in the morning. So it's not like I'm going to bed now. I'm like gonna be writing a whole bunch of stuff now. But yeah, that was like a typical day. Yeah, that's pretty much my day. I'm gonna see if I can vlog tomorrow. Tomorrow's July 7th. It's a Thursday. So I'll see if I can vlog a bit of my day tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to get to writing, get something to eat, and then start again tomorrow.